Howdy folks, welcome to my channel, Monster RPG Gaming. I've been meaning to do a YouTube channel for a long time now, just never really got around to doing it. But I'm really into games, so I'm probably going to do quite a lot of Let's Play videos, maybe reviews of games, hardware, consoles, all sorts of different games. But at the moment, today's one is about Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now I've received this now because I ordered from Shopto, and I have done for years, and they are great at sending out games. More often than not, they'll send out a game early. You'll have to get a new desk set up and headphones coming in. Now this video that's coming up next, I've recorded already, but I've lost all of my commentary that I had for the whole running of it. Audacity decided to stop recording shortly after I'd switched over to the Xbox, so I hadn't even realised. So all of my commentary's lost from that point. It's a playthrough showing how it's changed on the console, what's different. Obviously turn-based is now a thing, which is great. I had this game on PC, but I didn't really play it at all because I'm weird and I like to wait for RPGs to come out on the console. I'm not sure why. So I'm just doing this bit before the actual footage goes on, and then I'll do a little talk afterwards as well. But yeah, sorry about that. I think I fixed it now, so it should be good for my next video. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this early look at the footage prior to it being released on Tuesday. Cheers.
I have no use for this.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Strike as one.
I need...
That's what you get.
I'll need to review this spell later.
I didn't even break a sweat.
All this waiting bores me.
Everyone counts on me.
We cannot be defeated.
Together we stand.
I won't give up.
Our
This is my path.
I...
You're done for. Let us be off. Forwards!
My
Adventures await. I won't give up. We cannot be defeated. This is my path. Let us be off.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! He didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevard. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming!
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide. Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson? I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
It is done. No stopping now. Onwards. I stand ready. March on.
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Charge! We can do it! Adventures await. I tire of waiting. No stopping now. It is done. This is my path. Follow me. We should move. No stopping now. There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you. We can cannot be defeated!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Stand ready. Adventures await.
I'm trusting you here.
I'll make my own legend. I tire of waiting.
This works for me.
This is my path. We should move. Adventures await. I'll make my own legend.
And so they walked on. Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Serves you right.
Strike!
You deserved it.
Strike with all your might! I tire of
I
waiting.
know what to do.
This is my path.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Yes.
We should move. Adventures await. I'll make my own legend. I stand ready. This is my path. I tire of waiting.
Adventures call to them.
I always have a second plan.
Onwards. We should move.
Right.
Adventures await. I'll make my own legend.
This works for me.
This is my path. March on. I tire of waiting. We should move.
I'm trusting you here.
I stand ready. It
And
is
then our
done.
leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Leave this one to me.
Any last wishes?
I'll make my own legend.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Adventures await.
I'm by your side.
This is my
Don't
path.
push me. This works for me.
We should move.
All according to plan.
Applause, please. You're but a footnote in our story. This is where I step in.
We won't falter!
Howdy. T. Go.
Serves you right.
Forwards! We can do it! Strike with all your might!
Yes.
You deserved it.
We won't fall!
Just die already!
Any last wishes?
Forwards! I tire of waiting. I'll make my own legend.
I know what to do.
Adventures await.
Anything else? This way.
This is my path.
Trusting you here.
We should move. I tire of waiting. I stand ready.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard.
What? No!
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Finally, avoid.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around...
Right.
I'll make my own legend. This is my path. We should move.
This works for me.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean, undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Don't push me!
Adventures await. Check that out.
All according to plan.
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day the challenge overcomes you.
Applause, please.
What's that?
I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
Check that out.
I will grant your request.
Anything else?
I stand
Anything
ready.
is possible.
That is possible.
I'll make my own legend.
Did they dare to attack me?
Unworthy. Wretched things.
This is where I step in.
Despicable.
This is my path. We should move.
I will indulge you.
Adventures await. I stand ready.
And so they walked on.
My patience is running thin. This works for me. I don't tolerate fools.
I tire of waiting.
You can count on me. Right.
Enlighten me. I'm trusting you here.
This is my path.
I deserve better.
We should move.
I'm by your side.
Adventures await.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Serves you right.
Advance!
Can it be the end?
Time to get my hands dirty again!
May I suggest another way to use this spell? This way.
I stand ready. I'll make my own legend. I tire of waiting.
Urgathoa guides
This is
me.
my path. We will be victorious!
Out of my way!
You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Sister, protect me.
We can do it!
Leave this one to me.
Unworthy.
This is where I step in.
Adventures await.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. Bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Psh. Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends. I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there.
We should move.
And so they walked on.
I stand ready.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
I tire of waiting. No stopping now.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway. No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded?
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar...
Each step brings us closer to the end.
This is my path. I'll make my own legend. We should move.
Right.
Adventures await.
They dare to attack me?
Strike with all your might!
Serves you right.
I won't give up! I'm wounded! Baldur! Forwards! Can it be the end?
Unworthy.
Leave this to me.
Repent!
Let us strike at once! Do not falter!
Wretched things.
Magritio, Turinos.
Just die already!
Your life ebbs low.
Onwards!
You deserved it.
Despicable.
Magritio, Turinos.
Time to get my hands dirty again!
What a waste!
Stay behind me!
Any last wishes? Protect me, please.
Advance! Unworthy.
Out of my way!
Let us strike as one! Wretched things.
As you order.
I tire of waiting.
I will grant your request.
I stand ready.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
So there was an early view at the release on console. I hope you enjoyed watching that. Unfortunate for me that all my commentary that I just recorded has gone, but hopefully that's fixed for future videos. I was debating whether or not to actually go through the entire video of recording on the Xbox again. It wouldn't have been the same, because it was actually my first time playing it on the console and I completely forgot everything on PC. So that was, yeah, but from my play, the game's good. I'm going to carry on playing it. I'll probably do some more videos on that with the voice and commentary this time. So yeah, the game, turn-based, definitely adds something good to it. If it just had the pause, I'm not sure if I'd get on with it massively. I don't know about other people, but yeah. Sort of hope you like this video. Hasn't exactly gone as I planned, but it's the first video. What can you expect? So yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, if you've liked this, please like, give a sub, comment down below, and just let me know your thoughts on the game. What you're looking forward to in the future. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning's out, so I'll be doing a video for that. Obviously I'll have my new setup, hopefully better lighting in the room behind. So yeah. So if you like that, please don't forget sub, and that's Monster RPG Gaming out. See you later.